Early life and beginnings. Denis Law, born on February 24, 1940, in Aberdeen, Scotland, is regarded as one of the greatest footballers to have ever played the game. His remarkable career, spanning across multiple top-tier clubs in both Scotland and England, earned him a place among the legends of the sport. Known for his explosive pace, clinical finishing, and natural footballing intelligence, Law's talent was evident from a young age. Raised in the working-class suburbs of Aberdeen, Law was immersed in football from an early age. His father, a keen football fan, instilled a love for the game in him, and young Denis quickly began to show his potential. Like many footballers of his generation, Law started playing for local youth teams, where his natural talent stood out. By the time he was 15, Law was scouted by several top clubs, eventually signing with his hometown team, Aberdeen FC, in 1956. His time at Aberdeen was brief but formative. Law's skill and ability to adapt to the pace of senior football were evident early on. His performances in the youth and reserve teams earned him a spot in the first team, where he was soon making waves as a versatile forward with an eye for goal. At 17, Law made his debut for Aberdeen in the Scottish First Division, showcasing his ability to score and his technical prowess. It wasn't long before his performances attracted the attention of bigger clubs, and in 1960, Law made the move to England, where he would go on to cement his legacy as one of the greatest players to ever grace the football field. Moved to Manchester United. In 1962, Denis Law made the significant move to Manchester United, one of the biggest football clubs in England, under the management of Matt Busby. The move to United was a turning point in Law's career, as it placed him in one of the most famous footballing environments of the time. Busby, who had guided United to greatness in the 1950s, was rebuilding the club after the tragic Munich air disaster in 1958. The arrival of Law added a crucial piece to this rebuilding process. Law's first few years at Manchester United were marked by rapid acclimatization to English football's top tier. His technical ability, incredible flair, and deft finishing quickly made him a fan favorite. Law was a player who had the perfect balance of strength, skill, and creativity. His pace on the ball was devastating, and his instinct for finding the back of the net made him a consistent goal scorer for the team. In his first season with United, Law scored an impressive 26 goals in 34 appearances, immediately asserting himself as one of the top strikers in England. His dazzling performances earned him a place in the England national team, where he continued to impress with his ability to score and his vision on the field. By 1965, Law had helped United win the First Division title, marking the beginning of a golden era for the club. The partnership between Bobby Charlton, George Best, and Denis Law would go on to become one of the most iconic attacking trios in football history. Law's goals, combined with the creativity and vision of Best and Charlton, propelled United to further success, solidifying his status as one of the club's all-time greats. The Manchester United glory years. The period between 1964 and 1969 was the peak of Denis Law's career, both at club and international levels. During this time, he became one of the most feared strikers in Europe. United's dominance in English football was evident, and Law's contribution was undeniable. His ability to score from virtually any position on the field made him a constant threat to opposition defenses. In 1968, Law played an instrumental role in Manchester United's most significant achievement: winning the European Cup. The team, led by Matt Busby, became the first English club to win the prestigious competition. Law's performances throughout the tournament were crucial, as he scored vital goals that propelled the team to the final. In the final against Benfica at Wembley, United triumphed 4-1, a victory that marked the pinnacle of Law's club career. But it wasn't just European glory that Law helped United achieve. The striker played a key role in securing another First Division title in 1967, further solidifying his position as one of the best players in the world. The title-winning season was particularly remarkable, as it helped to establish Manchester United's reputation as a dominant force in English football during the 1960s. Individually, Law's brilliance did not go unnoticed. In 1964, he was awarded the Ballon d'Or, the most prestigious individual honor in football, which recognized him as the best player in Europe. This was a testament to Law's exceptional ability and consistency on the field. International career with Scotland. Denis Law's international career was equally as impressive as his club success, although it was marked by frustration due to Scotland's inability to qualify for major international tournaments during his playing days. Despite this, Law remained an essential player for the national team, earning 55 caps and scoring 30 goals for Scotland between 1960 and 1974. Law's talent was clear to see on the international stage, and he was regarded as one of Scotland's finest ever players. However, it was often a case of what might have been for Law and his national team, as they failed to qualify for the World Cup and the European Championship during his career. Later years and decline. As Law entered his 30s, the latter part of his career saw him move to a series of clubs, seeking fresh challenges and trying to prolong his playing days. In 1973, he left Manchester United after a decade of incredible service and moved to Manchester City, United's bitter rivals. His time at City was marked by a mixed bag of performances, and he struggled to replicate the same form that had made him a legend at Old Trafford. Law spent just a few seasons with City before moving to Italy, where he played for Torino in 1974. After a short stint in Italy, he returned to England for one final season with United in the 1974-75 campaign, though his influence had waned.